know what I mean? We can have a conversation, or you can. What up, world? It's me, Andre X, the host of Where Are We podcast with my guest host. My side host. My main host. Hello, you know what I mean? Night in the building. Night.wave. We got Yanti.
Peace.
And we also got the guy behind the wall. This is the Where Are We podcast. We got a very special guest in the building. It is Waleska, a.k.a. Wally, a.k.a. DW. Nah, I mean, this is another one of those Delo Mio episodes, you know what I mean, where we bring in people that aren't in the music world, but have a connection with music somehow, some way. And I've been watching you do fashion and clean totos and just do a whole bunch of wild, womanly, strong, single mom shit, and I love it.
What's Totos?
Popola.
Totos, Popola.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the guy behind the wall, he's half Mexican, half Dominican, so his Spanish is like...
I think they call it verga.
Oh, verga way.
Yeah.
That's what I call my tacos.
Oh.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Tacos, brother. Yeah, thumbs
Her
down.
name is Elver Galarga.
But yo, you know how it goes? First 5 minutes of the show, we roll up with the world, turn off your fucking Netflix, turn on your YouTube channel and watch us. I'm here with Wally, and we're gonna talk about weed while we roll up weed. Let's do it.
Love it. I do.
All right. I don't usually share, but today is special
He's talking shit.
because
Crazy. Am I supposed to test it?
no,
If you want it.
Caraca. No, I'm just kidding.
You're supposed to roll your own
That red.
stuff.
gotta roll
No,
up.
I don't know how to roll.
You know how to roll? I
Don't
got
put
you.
me on the spot, bro.
It's
Come on,
cocoa
man.
nugs. You can eat it.
We can smoke. We
on
can
the
smoke
spot.
together. You smoke this? All right, bet. So yeah, let's talk about smoking and how that or your vices, whatever your vices are, because I like to talk about vices the first 5 minutes of the show. Let's get the poison out the way.
I mean,
What's your thing?
my thing, making money.
Making money?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hard one, man.
Yeah,
That's a very motivating one, but it's also a very breaking one when you don't have any.
Correct.
Wow.
correct.
So what's your relationship with money? Like, how's that?
I mean,
What's
I
it-
don't care for it, and it sounds ironic, but I pursue money because of the freedom that it allows me to have. So that's what I chase. I chase financial freedom in a way that it's like I have the money, I burn through it, but I'm acquiring experiences, memories, things that I like, things
that
for my
matter.
kids. Correct.
Right. I
Yeah.
don't know any happy rich man.
Right. Exactly. Like,
For real.
why keep it? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so yeah, that's my biggest vice. Trips, experiences. Like, I think like out of the 7 sins, I'm gluttony because I indulge in a lot of things.
yeah?
Like, if I want it, I need it. Now I'm like, ugh.
What was your favorite? What's the one thing that you invested in, or an experience that you had because of the money you made freely? That you're like, yo, this is what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh, I mean, I make my own schedule, my own workbook. I invested in my education. Well, nah. I invested in the right person, and he invested in my education.
Oh, okay, I
You know
like
what I'm saying?
that.
Like, yeah, so
That's
I
dope.
pursued a career. I was paid for and whatnot. And with that, I turned myself into an entrepreneur. I do sugaring. Come see me. Skincare and whatnot. And yeah, I don't work for nobody. It's a very tough gig to get into because there's no days off. Like, even right now, I'm like, my phone's buzzing. I'm like, is it money? Should I answer that? I'm busy. You know what I mean? So it's like finding
tough,
the
man.
balance.
Yeah,
But
that's
What's
tough.
sugaring for the people that don't know?
sugar waxing. So instead of traditional wax and outdated services, which I'm pretty sure all of y'all are familiar with, and razors and lasers that are super detrimental to your body, sugar wax is an all-natural, organic, safe way to get rid of hairs you don't care for.
You know what?
The vegan way.
Correct.
This is the word of the day. Sugar waxing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go hit her up.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
What's your since we're talking about money and it involves your business, what does your business like? How many people are in your business? Who's involved, and what's the name?
So first of all, the community Lawrence, those are the girls that keep me in business. I shout out to all of y'all.
978, what up?
Big 978. And the surrounding cities, Methuen and Andover, I get plenty of love. I currently am training someone, so she's going to be joining the team. But I've been self-sufficient in like a one-man show for 5 years now. And I'm coming to a point where it's like, if I want to expand, I need to understand that just because I can do it alone, I shouldn't. You know what I mean?
doesn't mean you have to. Doesn't mean you have to.
Yeah. Teamwork. Again, I'm very much like, I enjoy my solitude. I enjoy being a single one entity type of person. But if I want to expand, which is the legacy I want to leave behind and create, then I need to bring in people that have strengths that aren't necessarily as easy for me. So, you know what I mean? Just expanding right now and doing that and making sure that everything's aligned so I can kind of step back, still be as active, but step back and create that financial freedom and those opportunities, not only for me, but for everyone involved in my company.
Is anyone like in your family that own their own business or like? Or,
Yeah, my
like,
shorty Vanessa, my cousin, my baby cousin V, who wants to be just like me. Shout out to you, baby girl.
No, but I
She
mean
does
like in a way why, and the reason why, like I mean, but before you.
Oh nah, I'm the blueprint.
That's dope.
It's
That's
me.
super dope.
It's
Yeah.
me.
That's super dope.
Generational curses, they met their match.
That's so fire. I think I'm trying to think of my family if I'm the first one to own like their own kind of business, you know, like or like from what I know of, like myself or like my brother, you know, like that kind
Like
of
your immediate.
yeah, my immediate family. I think I'm the only one, which is
Right.
pretty cool for me.
Right. I mean, I feel like we come from a different world, you know what I'm saying? My mother's a very hardworking mom, and I always had that example to follow. Be a hardworking, self-sufficient woman. With me, it's like, I want to be a hard, self-sufficient woman, but I don't want to punch no clock. I don't like people telling me what to do. You know, I can tend to be arrogant when I know what I'm doing, and you're like, oh, you should have done it this way. Like, ma'am. So now I created the opportunity where it's like, I can do it this way, and the critique that I take is from my clientele. It's not anyone that doesn't know what they're talking about. In my industry, being an esthetician, working in Boston, on Newbury Street, Seaport and whatnot, you had a lot of people that weren't as experienced. They were managerial is the word, not necessarily in the room, and they try to dictate what's going on. So I feel like a benefit for me transitioning from being you know, just a tech to now an entrepreneur and trying to teach my women how to take care of themselves is the fact that I know what's going on, I know what you're dealing with, I do it too, and I can educate how to properly do it. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's dope,
do
man.
it now.
I like
that.
that you say you like. I'd rather take the critique from my clientele.
Absolutely. They're the ones that matter. Like
Yeah.
if, for instance, I haven't, and sounds crazy, I've been in business for 5 years. I've never had to invest in marketing. I mean, I probably should, but word of mouth is what gets me to where I need
Of
to
course,
be.
that's way stronger than
I'm
that.
not telling you I'm the best. Everyone else around you is telling you, yo, she's the best, she's the best. So now I put that hat on and I kind of, you know, drag my nuts a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Because it's been 5 years of people telling me, I went to so-and-so and you're absolutely the best. And I tried so-and-so and now I'm back and sorry I cheated on you. So it's like enough people have told me that I'm it. So now I'm like, I'm it. But what I'm trying to do now is I want to train other professionals. So if you're out in the market and you're still doing hard wax, come see me, get trained, offer sugaring. You can compete with me. Because when I say I'm the best, I don't want to do it. I'm the best in this area, but I'm the only one in this area. Who are you going to put me up against?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want to be able to be like, nah, come on. Like, I love a good competition, healthy debates, races. I do it all.
Well, the guy behind the wall, he won the sugar in Olympics in '94.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's
I was
waxed.
in Mexico.
Vale verga,
I was in
pues.
Mexico.
He's been
Yeah,
waxed.
I
He's been
wore
waxed.
a luchador mask.
Nice. Nacho Libre vibes. I like that. I like that.
You know the vibes.
I'm more Jabaneno because you know I'm Dominican, but whatever.
Yeah, I think that's dope, man. People doing their own business stuff and
Absolutely.
I was just telling the guys like, yo, we might get some interns soon, you know.
Nice.
And that's not first for us, you know, like to like have responsibility for other humans.
Exactly.
Besides ourselves, so which is gonna be cool because like I come from a world of taking care of humans, so I think I'd be alright.
Right.
It's cool, bro. I got my OSHA 30.
Okay, we good. What does OSHA stand for?
It's like
Ojo, sueño, hijo, almao.
Come on.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't know.
You got that. Come on,
sounds
you
like
guessed it.
that sounds like a
Why you
delicious
throwing
plate.
that out there anyway?
Just saying, 'cause you said
Oh, okay.
I could, you know, manage people and shit. It's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Oh, shit, 30, okay.
No, I really do feel
Keep
like
them safe.
it's a beautiful time to be an entrepreneur and be a leader because there's so much information. Like before, it was like you gotta go to college, you gotta do this. There was only one pattern to follow. I feel like we're taking initiative and being like, nah, man, I don't want to do that. This is how I'm doing it. And right now we have so many tools, not only social media, but just a connection with the community where it's like people will make you rich. You don't ever have to go do something you don't like. I have a 14-year-old, and that's what I'm trying to drill in him. Don't follow the money. When you follow the money, you get stuck, especially as a man. I've met a lot of men that do what they have to do, not necessarily what they want to do. And that's a miserable place to be.
Yeah, man. Yo, you know
Yeah,
what's
I mean,
crazy?
that's a miserable place
That's
to
like
be.
the biggest conversation I have with people. It's like, yo, like, especially because like people like to blame their parents for shit, right? But I want to make like, and like I used to be that one of those people, and so I'm trying to figure out another way to like explain to them like why they were the way they were, and it's because exactly what the fuck you said. People did it because they had to, not because they wanted to.
Facts.
But that's bullshit. for that generation. You know why? It's because they didn't know they had the option that they could do what the fuck they wanted.
That
You know what I'm
and
saying?
the resources.
They don't
the
show
lack
that
of
to them.
resources.
They don't want
That-
that.
The lack of resources.
You listen,
They have Google.
the people, the man doesn't want that.
Facts.
Shit. They don't.
The
nigga,
more
they
freedom
hate that shit.
thinking, the less control they'll
Yes.
have.
They
you know
want
what
you to
I'm
go to
saying?
college.
Of course.
They want you
and
to be
have
in
that
debt.
Hold on.
Yes.
Are we talking about they?
Them?
They.
Them?
Them.
And
And
these?
there.
Shit.
Yeah, wait. What
It
else?
wasn't
There.
me.
No,
How you
I'm
say
just-
that in Spanish?
Nah, I don't.
Ellos. Oh.
Ellos.
Aquello. Aquello
Aquello.
sé. No, aquello sé.
Aquello, ellos.
Ellos.
See, it doesn't even sound wrong when you do it that way. It sounds like it's okay.
Nah,
They
but
do
listen,
it.
they don't want you to create your own business, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They keep you in that rat race.
And that's
And
literally
we're not there. We
what
can't be
motivated
there.
me.
We're smarter than
So
that.
I was working in Newberry Street, which was hot shit. You
That's
know what I'm
fire.
saying? I was
Wait,
getting
Newberry
paid.
Street, Lawrence. It's hot
Come
out there.
on,
Be
La
careful.
Newberry, no, La Newberry, no.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
shout out to the Newberry
Shout out to
gang.
Newberry
You
Street.
already know.
I work on Newberry
But I'm
Street.
talking
I work
about-
on
You used to lunch at Tripoli's?
Nah. Newberry Street in Boston.
Oh,
Prestigious,
okay,
you
I
know,
got
a little
you.
prestigious.
I thought you were out there.
Yeah.
I thought you were out there with Frank.
She
Nah,
did
chill out.
the dirt off her
Prestige.
shoulders before she
You-
got there.
You know? Yeah, nah, I had to.
Frank's the hobie.
It was a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that I was like, nah, bro, they were treating me like, dime donde te pongo. And I realized, I'm like, if I can get these people to baby me. I was parking my little Honda on Newberry Street on prime parking. The Bentleys couldn't park where I was parking. They were paying me buku money. And I realized they valued me so much because of what I was doing for them. And I took that and I was like, if I could do all of this for these people, I could do it for myself. And I never turned back.
Where were you working?
See, it's called sugaring, and I don't even want to give them a shout out.
Yeah,
though.
no, no.
Okay, okay.
Nah,
that's
it's
cool.
Newberry Street, doing some sugaring stuff for some Russians. Shout out to y'all because
Well,
they really did.
I mean,
put me.
is that what you learned?
Well,
Because if that's
I'm
what you
self-taught.
learned, oh, okay.
I'm self-taught.
So I'm like,
They
yo,
have their own technique. When you sugar with me or you come in training with me, I have my own pattern. So because I was able to work at European Wax
Listen.
Center and different places, I made my own wasakaka.
all I heard was Russians, and I've been freaking out ever since because I've been watching a lot of shows, and
yeah.
Russians are no joke.
I mean,
So,
yeah,
Nah,
that's
they-
what I'm saying.
I don't
So
wanna get
imagine
whacked. Yo,
working-
don't wax
imagine
me, you
working
heard?
working for
Don't
them.
wax me. Newberry Street Russian.
They know who
waxer.
I be.
They
Yeah.
good, they good.
Nah, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
come to
That's
the
dope,
tour.
man. That's dope that you found something like, you know, that you actually like to do.
I love it.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I like what you do, and this is the only reason why. You ready? You're in the feel good business.
Yeah,
You make
exactly.
people
I get
feel
paid
good.
Yes.
for people to be like, "You're amazing." I love that, and I come from a world of debt collectors. Motherfuckers did not want to hear me.
Oh yeah, man.
I was working for VKI.
I feel like
Talking
I feel
about
like
Sally Mae is gonna garnish
Yeah.
you. I'm like, I got debt. This is so hypocritical. Of
Yeah.
me. So fake.
Yo,
You
you
know what I'm
know what's
saying? Like,
crazy?
it's
I work at a I work I not I want to like
Society.
throw myself under the bus, but I work at a company where we build a lot, like we get funding to get buildings made so people can start living places, right?
Okay.
But people that work for them that are actually struggling, like myself, I can't talk for everybody else, but I'm struggling, right? I can't apply to those things, which it's kind of
Ironic.
hypocritical.
Because you work there?
But
It's the irony.
Yeah, because
That's
because
crazy.
it's conflict of interest. It's just a
That makes
law.
sense, that
Yeah,
makes
it's
sense.
just a law.
Because then they'd be like, oh, you hooked
Yeah,
them
you
up.
hooked them up, and I get
But
it.
hook me up, bro.
No, I get it. I get it.
It should be that way.
You know what? I get it, but I also have workplaces where like everywhere you work, you get a discount, right? And so I'm
Absolutely.
thinking like, fuck, can I at least get a discount somewhere? But it's not. It doesn't work like that for like nonprofits.
Housing and
Just
stuff like that.
nonprofits in
Okay.
general, you
Just
know.
put it under your
So
charter.
it's not really them.
That's
It's the law. You know what I mean? It's not really them. It's the law.
Use your
But
other papers
I,
or
I,
something.
understand.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand the
You got it.
hypocritical part that you're talking about. Being
Yeah.
hypocritical. Yeah. I understand that feeling. I love my job, and I've been trying to find a way to like not work and not work for anybody else, but like for me and
Right,
us. You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
And I'm
really
slowly.
cool.
We're slowly all getting there. It's just sometimes it's like, damn, man, I wish I could be Wally.
You know
what I mean?
Stop.
No, it's like that because
Stop.
when,
Man.
the thing is like.
That's inspiration.
Like
though.
people like you, I live vicariously through you guys through like Facebook and Instagram because you're my peers. I grew up with you
Facts.
guys. We're technically family, right?
Yeah.
So, and for me, it's like that's beautiful to see. Like even shout out Buggy, even Buggy who
Big
like
Buggy.
left here and
Yeah.
like
Ain't
and
never turned back.
Yeah, and finally did what he said he was gonna do and really did it. And now
Yeah.
he's doing it more and beyond. So like for me, it's like
Inspired.
like yeah, I'm inspired. The only thing is like. You know, like when people all like are doing the same thing and some people are super ahead compared to other people, I feel like a little discouraged when I see that.
And that's the problem.
And that's the problem for some people.
Society
Yeah.
have timelines. Like me, I don't follow calendars. If you see me on my birthday, you think it's a regular day.
Yeah.
If you see me on a Tuesday, why are you dressed up? Girl, I'm alive and I'm breathing. It's a party. Like I don't their limitations or what they set forth, like, oh, at 35 you should have this. I don't follow
Right,
that.
right,
So I
right.
feel like your timing is yours. Your timing is perfect. You shouldn't compare what you got going on or what you don't got going on to the next man,
Yes.
because you are yourself.
Yes.
And
You know
so
what I'm saying?
and so why I practice a lot of patience, you know? Why
Absolutely.
I'm not complaining, you know what I mean? I used to complain like, yo, why I ain't got
Why
this?
me?
Why I ain't got
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
now I'm just like, I know why I ain't got it, because
Timing.
I'm just it's not my time.
Timing, yeah.
I know.
You got, like, if you got a fast car, then you got an accident. Did you really need that fast car? You didn't. Could have been walking.
I
You know
could have
what I'm
got
saying?
there the same time with a Honda.
You me entiende? So,
I
hey,
hear you.
So,
I hear you.
Yeah.
All
Don't
right, let's move on to the next thing. But let's talk about, because I like you being like on our show. We like to talk about who people are and not what they've done. You know.
Okay.
I did want to talk about your vices, because it is who you are, right? And your vice happened to be money, and then the money turned into the business. So that was all relevant to that. I think that was beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good segue. I want to talk about more like the beginning. You know, like your first. How about this? Your first touchdown in Lawrence. Were you born here?
nah, I'm from DR, baby.
Okay. What part of the are you from?
Yo soy de la capital, la cañita. Yeah, you already know. Tengo cédula, baby. And then I got a social. When we first touched down, we was in the Bronx. And I thank my mom that we got out the
PX,
Bronx.
baby!
Nah, chill out. I got out the Bronx, and I'm happy. You know, we ended up in Lawrence. Could have been a little further down south, because I'm Caribbean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
We need a song, maybe.
Big 978. This is my hometown. This is what I rep. I don't jack anything else. People be like, you look like you from New York. You look like you from Cali. I'm like, I'm from Lawrence, baby.
Do you
Stop
like?
playing with me.
Did you like it here immediately because of all the Dominicans?
There wasn't Dominicans when I arrived, bro. My neighbors were Italian, and the next people
That's
were
true.
Puerto
My
Ricans.
neighbors were Lebanese.
Yeah, I worked for
And white.
Lebanese. Pronto Pizza was my first job when I was like 13. Shout out
You
to
know,
Ray.
you know who my neighbor was? Mr. Partham. He was the vice principal for the Oliver, and then they named the school after him. Blah 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 blah
Right.
Nah, we cut that up.
Bleep. Yo, we're gonna bleep this.
Yeah.
Melk's voice.
Yo, I gotta cut that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so okay, so you touched down in Lawrence. You know, what was your first? Did you speak English?
Broken English. I thought in my mind I had to this day people tell me I have an accent. I don't hear it, so
Yeah.
No, I'm
you have,
English
You have
speaking.
an accent, yeah.
yeah, well, allegedly.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yanti has an
Me
accent.
too, in a
You know what I'm
sense.
saying? My first language is Spanish.
Mine too.
So it's like
But I
my
don't have
second language is like sarcasm.
I grew up.
I do have an accent.
My
So it's
parents
like-
all like to speak is
I speak that
I was
language.
like fluently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
English is 5th on the list.
I got
Right,
my, You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like,
We fuck it up, but who cares? You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah.
Nah, you know what's funny is like when I try to talk Spanish to people now, they look at me like I'm fucking an alien. Like, they look at me like, nigga, you don't know Spanish? I'm like, nigga, you don't know English?
I'm crying.
Like, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
crying.
Like, I've been in Lawrence my whole life speaking English and
Right.
broken Spanish, and it's like,
See,
don't
no.
come over here judging me. Like, the fuck out of here. You don't speak English? How you surviving over here? You can't leave
They're in
Lawrence.
Lawrence. They can't leave Lawrence, but
They
they're in
can't leave
Lawrence. It's
Lawrence.
comfortable.
They
The
can't
average
leave
person
Lawrence.
don't speak English, so it's comfortable for them. But me, luckily, I mean, for better or for worse, my mom Jehovah's Witness, so I was growing up reading the Bible. So my español es nítido. You know what I'm saying? Yo tengo un español astoa.
What's that like?
Mortal.
Mortal.
What-
Mortal.
What was that like? 'Cause I know,
Sounds like alcohol
yeah. I know that that Jehovah Witness, you know, it's a strict lifestyle, you know,
Yeah.
and like watching you grow up with tattoos and piercings
Yeah.
and fucking all this other crazy shit. I'm like, you know,
I mean, it's kept me humble, and I know there's a spiritual realm that I belong to. How has it affected me per se? I mean, in life, I take what I want and I kind of just put to the side what I don't. You know what I'm saying? So with religion, it's the same thing. I understood that's what my mother believed in, and that's what she prayed for and all that. And I shout out to her for always praying for me, because I know it's her prayers getting me out of a lot of situations.
Okay.
As far as me, it's like I'm a spiritual person, but I don't subject myself to anything that I don't like. Again, titles or like things I'm supposed to look like.
yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying?
But how did that work for you? Like, living with your mom, you know? Like,
I got kicked out at 13. I got kicked out again at 15.
Yeah, so-
I got kicked out at 17.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. I was wondering, like, because like you're saying that, but like, did they allow you to have those?
Oh no,
thoughts,
no!
you know
It
what I
was
mean?
always,
Okay.
you know, I got fire in me, and I feel like ever since I was a child, I've had fire in me. That's something that I know. And she used to be like, "You're not being yourself. You're being like fulanita." I'm like, "Fulanita is influenced by me, mother. I am the leader of the
Yeah,
gang. Come on now." So it's always been like that. So finding my identity, I found that at a young age. Like I knew I was gonna be a rebel. I've been always unorthodox. I've always looked different from my cousins, from my friends. It's always been she's a weird one. And I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I never cared for that. So, but,
Yeah,
religious
yeah.
background has helped, though, as an adult now.
I feel like in the family circle that I know of, like the girls, I feel like you fit, like you all fit, like you
Yeah,
guys
we're all weird.
Yeah, you guys are all kind of weird
Yeah.
too. You know, like you guys all
Loudmouth and
fit.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. I think that it's like all the girls are like that. You know, that generation, which
We
is awesome.
all have our own identities,
Yeah.
and we
Yo,
all
and
kind
they're
of.
all athletes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for me, which is ironic because I'm the one that's 6 feet tall,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
whatever.
Kobe.
You don't play sports, but you ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Know what I'm saying? In case I do that shit.
Okay.
Nah, yo, that's dope, yo. So getting kicked out early, man. 13. What's that like?
I mean, I got a job. That's what that taught me. I was like, oh, okay. So I'll go get me a job.
Did you get a job because you were tall enough? They thought you were old, or?
I mean, I got a job because I forged my work permit.
Oh shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay, so you don't want me in your house? I know I need money. Let me go get a job. And I was a newspaper boy. I worked at Family Dollar, Market Basket.
That's dope.
Yeah, how long were you in Market Basket for?
Not a long time.
No?
Not a long time at all.
That's a shit. That's
You know what I mean?
I haven't even
It
worked
was
there,
like
but
raining and stuff. They trying to make me push carts. There's mad dudes. I was like, come on, man. Just because I'm built like a little 13-year-old boy don't mean I am. Put some respect on my shit. Like, there's mad dudes here. You sending me out in the rain?
That's right.
They don't discriminate, baby. They're like, nah, we
Nah,
can't,
they're
we
like,
can't
you strong,
discriminate.
you-
Yeah, we
you're
can't
right.
discriminate. We get lawsuits.
Right?
Come on, man. Push a fucking cart.
I made money
Please.
with them though. I made money. Like
There
this,
you go.
you can make good money.
Which one you
It's
worked?
just,
Which
you
one you
can't
worked
stay
at?
there.
Which one you worked at, Wally?
The one right here in front of the projects.
Oh,
the
okay.
Hancocks.
Which one you worked at?
Aquí mismo.
All over the place. Middleton.
Well, this nigga was a Market
Shit,
Basket
man.
hoe. He was everywhere. The nigga was.
Assistant manager, you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my bad.
They didn't have you pushing no carts. Shit.
no.
Nah, hell
Jumping
no.
all three.
It was him telling you to push it.
Right. I like, fuck you.
Nah.
So yeah, so you worked really young, like, that's young, man. That's super
Yeah.
young. That's dope. So I could see where the necessity of money came from. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I've always liked nice things. Like I've always
Yeah,
liked
you've always
nicer
been
things.
fly. You've always
yeah,
been
like
fly.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, that's shiny.
Yeah,
$300. Give me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I go figure it out. You know what I mean? So, yeah,
I feel that.
always.
What was your childhood like for you? Like, did you think oh, you know, like this is the childhood, like my child could be better, or like I'm good with what I got, and like, you know, or like, or you know what? For instance, I had a conversation with someone today. They're like, yo, what is it that your daughter can do that'll make you feel like you failed? Like, is there something that you think like your mom thinks she failed because of things that you've done, or is it something that she failed because of things she's done and you just had to keep going?
I feel like this is tough to answer just because me and my mom, we're now getting to a place where it's like we're respecting each other as adults and women,
Yeah.
which is important in girls' lives. You know what I mean? Your mother can either be your biggest fan or the number one hater or the first enemy you have. So for me, it was a little bit of both. She always cheered me on, but she's an Aries and she's very strict in her ways. I'm a Virgo and I'm very like free in mind. So it was always kind of a combative thing. She tells me she's proud. Well, she don't tell me. She brags about me to everybody else
Yeah,
and tells
yeah.
them I'm proud and tells them my daughter this and my daughter that.
Dominican shit.
You know what I mean?
Never
She'll
tell
call me
you.
and be like,
Yeah.
but to the world, you know, she loves me and she's proud of me, which is sufficient enough. I don't seek validation. I feel like that's, in my life, that's the one thing that sets me apart from a lot of people. I feel like I receive it because I don't seek it. Everybody always telling me, you're so this, you're so that. I'm like, thanks, I love that for you. That does nothing for me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel weird when I get compliments, we wrote you.
I wake up and I feel like I'm the shit.
Yeah.
So if you acknowledge that or not, in my mind, I did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So getting the accolades is just like the frosting on the top. But yeah, I've never seeked validation. So my mother, I hope she's proud of me, but if she's not, this is my
course
journey.
she is.
You know what I mean? This is my journey. Stamp that.
They all show it in different ways, man.
Yeah.
You know, and her doing that is like a lot. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we don't. You know, I know you appreciate it.
Oh, of course. And that's all of that. Again,
That's an
I've-
important person in your life. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Somebody else,
exactly.
whatever. You know?
Exactly. Like my mother's one of the only people that can offend me because I value what she says. Anybody else, I'm like, man, shut up. You just talking words. You like to hear your voice, whatever. But my mother, what she thinks of me does matter to me. So I hope that she's proud. You know what I'm saying? Anything that I could do to make her a little proud. I mean, I can't get no tattoo removals. It's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
But you know, she'd be proud.
Definitely.
Yeah, what'd you get your first tattoo?
From Yuffie.
Ah,
14. Shout out to UFO. I was like 14.
Damn, that's crazy.
Cherries by my crotch.
Allegedly.
Like what?
That's crazy. How
Yes,
much was
sir.
that?
Like $20, bro, in the
love-
basement. Me and Indira.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Indira. I snitched you out.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's all allegedly.
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 Yeah.
It's
Right.
There's no evidence to prove.
Nah, well, there is evidence
yeah,
and proof,
I mean-
but
Right. There's
Allegedly,
evidence and
it's
proof,
just
but hey,
it's
you're
in
looking
us.
at it.
Yeah. Well, we're not looking at it, but you said it's by your crotch. We don't want to look at it. We're just saying that's what you said it was. Anyways, what we talking about? Oh, so first tattoo. It was
Cherries.
that. Did you get it because it was like just to be a rebel, or did you have an idea like, yo, I want cherries because cherries mean this to me?
No. I was just like, I need a tattoo. I want to be tatted up. I remember I was a kid and we lived in the Bronx and I seen this lady on the train station and she had a snake around her head and she had like mad tattoos. And right before she went into the train, she stuck her tongue out and it was split. And I'm like, I'm gonna be her.
Oh shit.
Look at me now.
Yeah.
I own a
Wow.
snake. His name is Uma. I got a split tongue. And I'm tatted up. Like,
Yeah.
I saw her and I was
She
like,
inspired you
damn.
one
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Wow,
that
that's
was
crazy.
it. I was a kid and I was like, ooh, and my mom's like, no te mirando gente.
Oh,
Stop staring.
It was in the Bronx.
In the Bronx. I was a
shit.
child.
Wasn't there a serial killer named Snaky Sally and she? Oh.
I survived. I got away. Fuck you, Sally.
She was the one that got away.
Miss Sally.
Fuck you, Sally. That's a clip. Fuck you, Sally. That's so funny. What's up? What was like your dating life growing up? You know, I remember be like, I've only known you to date one person, so I don't know like and much about your dating life, but like I just wonder like, you know, because you're so free spirited and like, you know what I mean, like just
Nah, la cuerería
you know,
eso
and you're
loco,
Wally,
no,
you know what I mean?
espérate, you know.
No,
like,
no, I don't
could-
mean that. I mean,
but
like,
not,
I
no,
mean,
I
like,
was like that.
yeah.
I was very like, oh my God, no, he's looking at me. Like I was always a tomboy too. So a lot of times I didn't pick up what niggas was putting down. Let's be real. Like they'd be like, you want to come over and hang out? I'm like, sure, I'm with my friend. He's like, girl, come on, man. 4 dates, I'm inviting you over, and I'm just there like, that's my bro. Like, nah. So a lot of times dudes were trying to get at me and I was just like too oblivious to know. You know what I mean? Like I was, again, growing up Christian, you're told you cannot have sex, you will die. Jesus will burn you. I'm like, damn, that's out of the question.
That shit's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
Never.
So yeah,
That's
yeah.
wild.
I wasn't really outside like that. I dated like 1 or 2 dudes, which are now doing great, successful in life. Love that for them. But they were like novicito de beso.
Oh,
Like we would
okay.
literally be like,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah,
see you
yeah.
tomorrow. And he's probably like, this bitch. So yeah, that was it.
That's
Pretty
a-
boring.
Yeah. No, it's like it's not boring. It says a lot about who you are because like it means you had a lot of time to focus on you.
I did.
You know, and that's
did.
awesome, and you can see it. You know, what I mean, you've always been this person, and you just keep blossoming, and
Yeah.
I love that for you. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, man. You know, let's segue into the next thing, which is important, which will be motherhood. You know, you know, you're a mom of how many?
2 boys.
2 boys. Oh my God.
Shout out to KG and GM, baby.
Yeah, man. What's
Yes,
that?
sir.
What's that like?
Tough right now. You know what I'm saying? My 14-year-old, he's 14. And I remember being 14 and just like that, except he's a boy. So it's like, your life's not going to be easy, brother. Like, you got to kind of give to take and teaching him, again, the principles of what I look for in a man, ironically. You know what I'm saying? I want a man that's self-sufficient. Make sure my son's self-sufficient. I want a man that knows what he wants. Let's figure out what you want and let's figure out how to get you there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to create in him someone that's what I would want. You know what I'm saying? That's my, I feel like the purpose of life is influencing those that love you and you love. So if there's anything I could teach them, it's to how to be a free thinking man and a happy one. A lot of men are not happy and they're not allowed to be happy because you can't cry and you can't share your emotions. I allow my kids to have that freedom and to have that vulnerability, and I nourish that. I'm not gonna have angry kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has his things and we're going through them. I'm trying to get all the help that I can, you know what I'm saying? As a single mom to a boy. I can't teach him how to be a man. I can only teach him how to treat women right. You know what I'm saying? So, and how to chase his goals and be self-sufficient and happy. Same thing with the little one. The little one's still 11 and innocent and super sweet. That's my
he's
baby.
sweet. I like that kid. He's cool.
He's a cool kid, you know what I'm saying? And he has more like openness to him. You'll tell him something and his problem, I believe, and this is my mom, like the mom in me, right? I feel like he's gonna be a people pleaser, and I don't like that. And that's what I like about the eldest one. The eldest one don't give a damn. Whether you like it or not, he did that. The little one's like, well, can I do it better? How do you want me to do it? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with 2 completely different energies, but I feel like with their relationship with each other, they'll balance each other out, and the things I'm trying to instill, the things I'm instilling in them will better them. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can hope for. That's what I work for.
You guys see how like other people are like talking like this, like, they don't say try. They don't say I can't. Like,
No.
do you guys start?
Yeah.
Do you guys?
Verbiage
do you
is
guys?
the most important
Do you guys
thing.
recognize when people
yeah.
come on the show and talk like this?
Of course.
Because like the more they do that, they're the people that are living the most them. You know what I mean?
Life they want.
Authentic.
You know what I mean? Like, and like she said, like when she said men aren't allowed to be happy, that's someone that's not a man that recognizes that. You understand? So like these things, like us as men in this room, I want you guys to like really soak in like what she's saying and how it's
I
coming
did.
out,
I
because
definitely did.
you know what I mean? Because like especially us as parents that like, I have a daughter. I don't have boys, so I'm in the opposite of you. You know what I'm saying? So but I treat my daughter the same way, right? But I had a question for you when you said like, oh, I want to make sure I get them to know what they want. As kids, as a man, period, right? Like a man, like period. We know what we want, but it's never like actually tangible, because it's always gonna be a piece of what somebody else wants too. You know what I mean? I always felt that, like, because men are like wired with like, take care of your mom, take care of your sister, your whole life you're hearing this kind of shit. Take care of your brother, take your whole life you're hearing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And because you're hearing it so much, it's instilled in you that you're like, I can want whatever I want, but I still have to take care of something.
But I feel like the missing element in that, and that's what I'm changing with my boys,
Nice.
is make sure you're taken care of too. Don't give your all. If you're not receiving, you move around. You deserve just as much, if not a little more. Why? Because you're my son. So, hey, you know what I mean? Just because of that, off of the strength of that, it's 110. But in general, as a man, a lot of men put their energy in things that they're pursuing because it might work out. Not because it's working, not because it might. It's that hope. Nah, bro. Black and white. You know what I mean? And as men, you're not supposed to be emotional. You should be more critical. So in that sense, apply that. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this person pouring 100% into me? And if not, why do I have to take care of you? Whether it's my mother, my sister, if you're not a safe space for me and I can't feel authentic and be myself and be free with you, you don't deserve to be a priority. And if I can take care of you, even if I don't. You don't have to. I hate that. As a human, you don't have to do anything you don't want. Period. And our community, our society has this thing on men where it's like everything falls on you, and if you don't do it, you're not man enough. Who made that rule?
I don't know. I
Was
think
it
it
a
was.
woman?
I think it was other men.
Other
Think
men?
so?
Maybe.
I think it was
Or
other men.
baby mom. What do you think?
Someone that wasn't self-sufficient.
The village
The whole
people.
pack.
Someone that wasn't
Come on,
self-sufficient
girls.
and needed you to
Fuck
pour into
these
them.
niggas.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's the lack of self-sufficiency that dictates everything else.
Not all.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah.
Here's a
Thank you
question.
for acknowledging.
Yeah,
that,
for
though.
sure,
You
for
know,
sure.
Where's that?
I do appreciate that for sure.
Oh, are you looking for a lighter?
No, here.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we don't hear
Right.
that shit from women at all.
What?
In a sense, what you said about, men struggling.
Oh yeah.
show
I mean, I have a lot of
emotions,
homeboys.
you know.
I have like a masculine energy, and I hate using these terms, but it's something that I'm realizing that is applicable in a lot of conversations. So a lot of times I attract men, like, and it's on some homie shit. They feel comfortable with me. Why? Because I'm not a woman that's demanding you to be a protector or demanding you to be or expecting anything of you. Like, we're two energies. Let's vibe, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like a lot of people don't get that. So all my homeboys, that's who I am. Big Flo or Wally, like, they always treat me like a homeboy. And I like that. And that's been my whole life. You know what I'm saying? With women too, like, I'm very authentic and genuine. Only the strong survive though.
I don't
Because
know
men
any
have a
of
little
those
tougher.
names, by the way.
Yeah.
was
Whoa, hueles caca. See what I mean? It's like,
Oh, hueles caca.
that was my intro to Pronto Pizza every day. I'm like, God damn it, Fabio's back. Ain't, I'm gonna fire this guy, but I love him. You know what I mean? It's like, so yeah, it's like you have to be an authentic energy to be around me. A lot of men have tough skin and they could take me being like, you being like, you know what I mean? Whatever. Women, it's always a conversation and you hurt my feelings, which I get, but damn, it could be a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We understand both sides. You
Yeah.
know.
Because men definitely.
But we don't
got
hear it
feelings,
from
man.
women from
Enough.
that side.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I
Of
mean? So
course.
it's like
No, we hear from women from but not from your perspective. Like not. I'm not saying you see it like us, but you're kind of seeing it like we do. So it's like, you know what I mean?
And again,
Which
I
is
have sons.
appreciative,
I
yeah.
have to put
Yeah,
myself in that
yeah.
mindset.
You have to put yourself. You have to have the empathy of a man now,
Correct.
because like for men now, it's
I don't
like,
want to
yo.
damage them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're already a little traumatized because I was a young mom. So with the evolution of self comes better caring of the packages that were bestowed upon me. Like, this is me. This is when I expire, whatever they do is a reflection of what I instilled in them, for better or for worse. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in that. You know what I mean? Like,
That's strong, man. That's powerful. That's a little snaps for that.
You're doing great for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, man. You're doing good. You're doing a good job.
Yeah.
You're definitely doing a good job, because I'm witnessing the kid. You know what I'm saying? I can see what the product is. You know.
thank you.
Same thing for Knight. He's doing an awesome job, and the kid's mom, because like the kid's a great kid. You know what I mean? See, these kids are great kids. Pito's son was at my program one time too, and
We're all parents.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, you can see. And, well, I mean, the guy behind
I got 10.
he
so
got
I
10.
don't know.
Órale, güey.
Yeah.
Yee.
He names them after like
Yep.
like different types of like rolled up like food, like
Oh.
burrito,
Tortilla.
enchilada, tortilla, quesadilla. What's the other one?
Pita.
Tortillas. Whole bunch of shit. Whole bunch of shit. He's weird. But yeah, man, I like this. I like this conversation. It's nice, man. Since I have you here and you're a girl, let's talk about what girls do. Listen, why? Here's a question. Why? Nah, man. Nah, for real. I think we should all pick one question that we really want to ask why girls do it, and maybe she can give us a perspective, right? Here's the thing. Why are girls emotionally attached to things?
I'm guilty of it. The why? I can't. I have no reason.
Like it doesn't have to be a person. It could be things.
No, it's
Yeah,
things. It's literally things. Oh, I cried over losing a Louis Vuitton wallet that was gifted to me. And I want to say it was because it was gifted to me, and I want to say it's because it was a value. I don't, because I bought it again, and now I don't even wear it, but I have it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna buy it again because that really hurt my feelings that I lost that. Like, I was so devastated, and it was just a wallet.
I gotta pay for this because it hurt. My feelings are hurt.
Yes,
That's
yes,
crazy.
Yes,
I like
and, that I'm ignorant in that sense.
Yeah.
Those are things I'm working on. That's part of the vice thing. It's like, I like nice things. I'm like, here you go, just burn it, take the
What
money.
makes
it's
it
fine.
nice?
It was just like, I like the print, I like the leather, I like the opulence that comes with
No,
it.
'cause I wonder if it's like the name brand, because like I've seen your regular T-shirts.
Nah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? So
nah. And look, there's a Modern Vandal T-shirt. Shout out to y'all. Like, I like to shop what I shop. If it's $1, I'ma buy it. If it's $1,000, I'ma buy it.
looks
Like, you
good,
know what I'm
looks
saying?
good.
I'ma just I don't believe I need brands. I'm fly. People that are not fly need brands.
yeah, you're branded already. So, I mean, oh shit,
Pretty much.
I had too much sugar. I've been sugaring all day.
That's a lie. Come see me.
I've been what is it? Sugaring.
Sugar. Yeah.
See
Sugar.
her sugar wax. That's
Sugar
right.
wax.
Sugar waxing.
Sugar waxing. Jesus, that took a while to get there.
Anybody have any questions for this young lady?
It definitely does.
Shoot.
What do you feel was one of your biggest setbacks? Maybe that started I don't know how your evolution started, but like, what do you feel like?
Wasting time on meaningless situationships. Just knowing things weren't going nowhere, and just the hope again. I have a problem where I see a lot of potential in things. It's a blessing and a curse. Like, I just opened up a shop in New Hampshire. It's like 45 minutes away. I'm like, man, listen, this is gonna work. Will it work? Time will tell. But I'm very like, if I see something and I believe in it, I'm all in. And sometimes it's like there's a cutoff time and I miss it.
Yeah, I feel that 100%. I think we can all relate to that. Like, we don't know when to stop. You know what I mean?
So sometimes just being in a situation for too long, or prioritizing certain things that weren't conducive to my growth, but a growth as a unit, the unit wasn't a unit. It was a one-sided unit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Stuff
why
like that.
I don't cheat, because I don't want to stop.
It's a good one. Okay. Shit.
Put it on.
Don't get yourself into nothing you can't get out of.
No, I'm just kidding. That was copyright allegedly during 1944. No, but what's wild is like the evolution of you, and you saying that you were doing it because situationships. Like, did you grow up with a dad?
Nope.
Do you think that has some effect and why?
Absolutely.
Do you have any like, like something to say about like, how that can be changed for other young women who are currently probably about to like start doing situationships, you know what I mean, or like holding on to like other men for things like, like
love your solitude and be okay with being alone. Above all, love yourself enough to sit at a restaurant with yourself and a book. Maybe, if you're not a reader, get into it. Books are amazing. It gives you an extensive vocabulary. You can hold your own at any capacity. You have fancy words, regular words. You can impress people now. You attract different people when you speak well. Learn new hobbies. Run, you know what I'm saying? Get into jogging. I'm trying to do a split. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how that ends. Like, that was my new thing. I'm like, I'm bored. Let's see what I can do with my body now. You know what I mean? Like, always challenge yourself and things that are gonna better yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's that gonna hurt? Like, hey, now I'm flexible. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, if nothing else, like, always challenge yourself in things that are gonna be conducive to your growth, whether that's mental, monetary, spiritually, physically. Chase things that are good for you. You know what I'm saying? Men are not always the answer. You know what I mean? And when you realize that, then you attract all of the men because they know that you're powerful. They like see the power. You know what I mean? And those that do, like, I feel like real recognizes real, and that's cheesy to say, but I feel like when you're at a certain level spiritually and just mentally, other people that are there can see you. That's why I feel like you have to always be yourself and present yourself as an authentic self so the people looking for you can see you.
Yeah.
If you're too quiet or you're trying to be like so-and-so or too cool, I'm looking for you, bro. Where you at? You're trying to chill over there and be cool.
You know what's a hard part too? It's like people that start to like realize that and they're in relationships. Like,
you detach.
Right? And you're like, fuck, I see other people that I've never seen before. And not that I'm attracted to them, but I'm like
I want to explore.
I want to not even explore like other people. It's more like how do I say this? Like because I'm not going through this. I'm saying like in general, like I can see how this could be a problem for some people. It's like you find a way to break through this fucking barrier of like regularism and now you're like you-ism and now it's like
now you need stimulation and there's nothing
like,
wrong with that.
There's other people like you like right
thinking like this,
yeah,
like, what the fuck, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by being yourself, and that's what I mean. I can't see you thinking like that if you're not okay with that. If you're hiding and trying to match who you're with because you're with that person, you're in the wrong situation. You're in the wrong. Why would you not bask in your energy so you can be attached to this person who's not even on your vibration? You're downing yourself, and your human experience should be nothing but euphoria. Like, you should love to live. You should be excited every day. You should wake up and be like, hell yeah, woo, we doing it again. Level 1, episode 45. Like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, live your life, bro. If you're attached to the wrong people, you're not flourishing.
Just for the record though, when I wake up, I can't like move like that. I have to move really slow.
I'm
38, so.
You know what I'm saying? But you look great for 38. Look at that. Young 38.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
going backwards for sure. I feel like I am. So
Exactly.
It's really weird. I feel like we are because you look really younger than you fucking did before.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And
wild.
that's again, people live and some exist. You gotta live your life. When you exist through life, you're not your best version of you, because you've been doing nothing but existing. But when you wake up and you start living, now you're doing things that you're like, oh, hold on, I don't want Wendy's. I'm gonna go to fucking Whole Foods and make me a salad real quick. Why? Because my body deserves better. You start thinking better. I don't want to look at. I used to watch Mad Murder Crime. I'm like, yo, am I a sociopath? And I started thinking, I'm like, what is my obsession with death and trauma? And then that women carry that.
A lot of people.
Especially women.
Yeah.
Why do you think we're so dramatic and so, oh my God, bitch, that's what you're feeding yourself.
Stop watching
You
novelas.
watch mad murder.
Novelas.
Yes. We watch mad warped shit, and then our thought process subconsciously is now like this.
Yeah.
And whether you think it or not, that's how we're wired. I read books all the time on random
Is that
shit.
why my girl's talking British? Because she's acting like Bridgerton.
Yeah, all the time. Now you need to buy like pinkies up and stuff like, you know what I mean? You're influenced by a lot of things, and what you feed yourself, not only visually, but everything matters. So it's like tweaking those things. Now you start living a better life. Now you attract people that are also living lives, and then everybody that exists thinks you're fucking crazy.
Right. I've been through the phase.
I'm like,
I've been through the phase, but I surrounded myself with people that understand what I was doing, like as I was going through my journey, because they're going through their journeys too. So like these people don't think I'm crazy, but some people still think I'm crazy because it's crazy when people don't
freedom
understand.
thinkers.
Yeah, because like yo, I just want to love I just want to love everything. Like when people were like, here's another thing that gets in the way for me sometimes. When people get angry for things that I would never get angry for, but it's not me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's not my life. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't really judge that person at all. But I just can't understand the thought process of why not just love people.
And
Like
in that instant,
fuck being
you
upset. You know what I mean?
I've never tried to understand. I can either respect it or move away from it. If I try to understand everything that puzzles me, I'm gonna lose myself. Cause I'm so understanding that I understand. No, sometimes I don't understand. And man, listen, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to understand.
I ain't got the time sometimes.
And sometimes I do understand and I'm empathetic. I mean, I don't understand, but I'm empathetic and I respect it. I'm like, okay, you felt like you had to do that. I would never, but cool, you're my friend.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Not that I'm gonna stand by it and condone it, but I can be empathetic towards your reaction in certain situations. People live different journeys.
I can feel that.
You don't
I can
know
feel that. Being
how
empathetic,
you woke up.
Yeah. Being
You know what I'm saying?
empathetic to the reaction. I can understand that part. Yeah, yeah.
You know?
That's dope, man.
So.
You read a lot because you never talked like this before.
No, I don't. I
No,
do.
I'm just talking shit. Yo, it's like, no, loco, my nigga. No, just talking shit.
Yeah. I'm multifaceted as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah,
And then
dope.
you look at me and you're like, yeah, she sold this and that. And I'm like, gotcha.
Let's talk a little bit about the fashion world since you're like,
I
you know,
love
you're
it.
dipping into it a lot. And like, I've seen you doing your thing. And shout out, was D4?
D4, yeah.
For Four Popes for doing his thing.
Yeah.
I saw him the other day. He had a show. I was so zooted. It was so fast. I'm like, oh shit, bah, 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 and he bounced. But yeah, man, he's doing his thing too. So
Absolutely.
that's dope. That like, you know, you're dipping into the fashion world. Like, what made you want to do that?
Honestly, I'm pretty fearless. It's the same thing with rapping. People are like, yo, you look like a rapper, you should rap. I'm like, give me a beat. People are like, you look like a model, you should model. I'm like, give me a runway.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? I'm
that's
pretty
fire.
fearless. Like, if you see it in me, let's see what I can do with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They say you could play volleyball. I'm playing volleyball. Like, whatever. Like, sign me up. What's up? I'll go.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. Volleyball, if I was good, it'd be a problem. I just intimidate as fuck. Because then I get up there and I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really athletic.
I
I'm
just
the
did
one.
my nails.
Yeah, that ass. They're like, you get a cut down. I'm like, this is the shirt it's gonna go, baby. Don't play with me. But I'm, you know, I like to stay active, so I'm gonna try it. I broke my wrist. Why? Because I was rollerblading. So my wrist is almost there. We're almost getting it back. But
You doing physical therapy and
yeah, all of that. But I was literally rollerblading. Why? Because I'm like, why don't I look cool on fucking skates? That's so cool.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'll be freaking down Larimer Street on my way to get my tacos or whatever.
Yeah.
Shout out to Verga. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, I used to go rollerblading at the park on Common.
you rollerblade?
that's so cool, bro.
dog.
No, just you
That's so
rollerblade. Just
fire.
him. I'm saying him rollerblade. I can't see it. But go
Yo,
ahead.
I'm nasty though.
All right, I can rollerblade like a motherfucker. but
For
go ahead.
real?
Yeah, I skate. I
That's
used to-
lit.
Pito, right? You used to skate?
I skate OD.
That's lit.
So yo, people will get freaked out because I just be standing like this,
With
going
your
mad
skate.
quick. And they'll be like, what the fuck?
I love that. That's so cool to see and to be able to do that. That's like so cool.
Or like I pretend like I'm walking, just going mad fast. And they're like, yo, what the fuck?
Who's that? Superman, Batman? Nah, it's just me.
This nigga's shoes got wheels.
Right. Got the wheelies, bitch. What's up?
He got
That's
it. He got it from
pretty
Hidalgo.
I think that's so cool. I went to like one skating thing and I was frustrada. I'm like, why can't I move like them?
Yeah.
They were doing backwards
Yeah.
and clapping their hand. I was like, oh, hell nah.
All last year I was going ice skating.
See, that's fire
In
to
the
me. That's like a
winter, in the
superpower,
winter.
low key.
Yeah.
Like humans that can do cooler things than other ones. I'm like, that's a flex, man.
Now, do you know how
got
to
that.
stop on skates?
On skates, me, I stop like you would on rollerblades. Like look sideways, like dragging your wheels.
Isn't that cool?
But not like that. I can't do that.
No?
I did that one time and I hurt my tailbone and I've never been the same. Yes or no, right?
Damn.
He said he's
That's
never
that
been the
bullshit.
same.
Nah,
Yes
that's
or no?
facts though.
Yes
Yo,
or
it's
no?
because
That's facts.
it's because my brother like I was like, yo, look at this, and I went to go do it, and he like stopped in front of me, and I'm like, I kind of like tried to like not hit him. It was a fucked up situation, but I got up and kept skating because you got to, you know what I mean? Because my
'Cause you
daughter,
got to.
my daughter was there. I
Trauma.
wanted-
Damn, this happened as an adult. Nah, you're not ever recovering.
Oh no,
from
this
that.
was this is recently.
Oh, tailbone's done for.
Yeah, but I no more twerking. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right, Yanti? Don't lick your lips when I say that. Don't lick your lips when I say you know what I mean. And you lick your lips and then you don't say nothing.
Hey.
And then you say hey.
I'm
hey,
crying.
Hey, oh you forgot the yo. Hey yo.
No, yo.
Let's get on to the next segment of the show, man. It's called Sex, Drugs, or Other Things. Shout out Big Blizz, S. Dot. What up? Yeah, man. Sex, drugs, or other things. It's kind of like you tell a story, a tale, a truth of one. Not all of them. Just pick one. Sex, drugs, or other things.
Or it could
Sex
be
would be
all.
whatever the fuck you want. Drugs could be whatever the fuck you want. A situation you were in, or something you saw, or like a psychedelic, or whatever your situation.
make
you
it
know?
I love
inappropriate.
mushrooms.
And then the other things will be like, we'll talk about something else.
Okay.
And we'll hit you with something. But the sex, drugs are your part.
Oh, okay.
You pick one.
Drugs.
All right, talk about it.
Oh, I love psychedelics. If you haven't tried mushrooms, bro,
She was like, yo, I
yeah,
love
if you haven't tripped on mushrooms, I
The
feel
lady on
like
the train with the snake.
everybody. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You need to try mushrooms.
Yeah.
I think the appropriate word is psilocybin, some shit like that.
Psychosilibin.
Yo, euphoric.
Psilocybin.
Psilocybin.
That's what I said.
Psilocybin. That's the one. I
That's
still
what I
want to be able to
said.
say it.
Yeah, you
I said
You said a
psychosilibin.
variation.
You said a white person.
You said a version of it.
Psychosilibin.
You saw a version of it. Yeah. I mean,
nah, it's awesome.
Nah, we do shrooms. Well, I haven't done shrooms in a very long time.
For real?
We were doing them for a while, yeah.
I love shrooms, man. I really do. And then I was looking like a crackhead in Central Park, I think it was.
Don't worry, you fit in.
Yo, that ass. It was so, like, when I sobered up, I'm like, oh my God, I'm one of those people walking around in the park. Like, thank God I'm not in Lawrence.
Were you hugging trees? Oh, I love that
and
part.
feeling them.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you're so beautiful. Thank you for the oxygen. Thank you for all that you do.
How many?
Without you, I'm nothing.
What's your biggest dosage? What's the heaviest you've done?
Too much.
Like, what's too much?
Like, the whole, I did penis envies, which are super fucking
Yes,
strong.
they're crazy.
And I did like 2 caps, and I was like, I don't feel nothing. And I did the stem. And then this is how I know everybody's done shrooms at some time. The clouds were like Mario, like pixelated. Everything was
happens,
pixelated, bro.
I've actually never seen pixelated
I was
things.
Princess Peach.
Mine's always
I'm like,
melting.
oh my God.
My shit's always melting when I look at people.
Oh my God, I melted.
The
And I
melting shit.
hated it.
Yeah, you know.
I hated it. And then there was the crosswalks.
I melted. I hated it.
There was a
Yo,
crosswalk.
I hated it too. Yo.
I hated the melting part. I'm like, I'm sinking. I can't get up. My friend's like, just move. I'm like, I can't, bitch. Move me. Am I alive? She's like, girl. Like, what?
You were alive.
Yo, facts.
I
And
got
then
to
the
the point where I was
sidewalks,
like, yo, I'm
everything
sick
was,
of melting.
everything was HD. But I feel like I got to see that. That's pretty cool.
What's
now
the-
I know what HD and all that shit comes from.
Yeah.
And that's where it comes from, bro.
What's the highest? What's the hardest psychedelic you've ever done?
That.
Shrooms?
Oh, no, DMT.
You did DMT?
I lied. Yeah, DMT is
I lied.
fire,
Yo,
bro.
DMT changed my life. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Yes.
You did it for real? Where'd you do
Yes.
it? Not just tell me like location, like Lawrence, or did you do it like?
Who was the
in-
person you got it from? Where did he
Nah,
live?
nah,
How much
nah.
did you
I'll
get?
call you.
Nah.
No, I got you.
But did you do it in a safe environment? Were you
Yeah,
up
no,
down
absolutely.
south? Were you up
Absolutely. No, I was here and with a friend of mine, a trusted friend of mine, and she's like,
Allegedly.
bro, you need to like try this. She's like, I feel like you're one of those people that you can only have a good trip. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know me, I'm like, sure, but I trust her, you know what I'm saying? So she like talked me through it, and I got to see all types of glitter and magic. Like, it was magical. People see a lot of other things. I started Googling after the fact
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah.
like, well, what did I do? Because I know I like psychedelics, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I've heard of DMT, so I knew it was like natural, and I knew it wasn't no crackhead shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do it. It was life-changing. It was beautiful. And I
Yeah,
feel like
it
I
is
opened a
life-changing.
portal, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's
That
your
shit's
third eye. Your
crazy.
third eye opens, you know? You
Yes.
start
That
seeing shit,
stimulation
yeah.
is like,
It's crazy.
we all need to experience life at that.
How many times did you
that.
hit it?
I had a whole pen.
But how many times did you like hit it? Did you just hit it once?
No. I did like the inhale, and then another inhale, and then I just
Black.
chilled.
Oh, so you only hit it twice?
No, I did like my 3.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did
three,
my
yeah.
third, and
Because
then
the
I
third
just
one,
chilled.
the third one's the one that gets you to like. When I did it, I was on LSD already, so yeah, I was on LSD, and then I did it, and so like my shit was like, I was like, my body was doing things that most people just do it, and they're still. I was doing windmills on the floor.
My homegirl was in the corner like this, rocking.
No, I was doing.
I was like, why are you
listen,
rocking,
I
bro?
melted off my chair. I didn't see it.
You
but
melted?
This is what they told me. You melted off your chair. You were in the middle of the floor doing fucking windmills.
Crazy.
And then I was screaming up from the top of my lungs, like, ah! Like that the whole time. And like in
Energy.
this world, it was 15 minutes. In my world, I was gone for lifetime. I felt like I died. I told everybody, yo, I was reborn, bro.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
scared
Mine
the
was
shit out of me.
beautiful.
It
Mine
scared the
was
shit out of me.
beautiful. See, that's why I love psychedelics. I haven't been on a trip that I haven't enjoyed.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like if I have that, then I'd be like, oh my God, now. But
Yeah.
right now, I'm an advocate. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're not depressed or have like malicious things going on in your life currently, do some.
No, not even.
psychedelics.
That shit might actually like do what it's supposed to do for you.
También,
You know what
but
I
I
mean?
don't know.
Yeah, because the thing is like, look, a lot of people that are depressed, a lot of people that are like anxious, a lot of people that are like just all those like things, right? A lot of it has to do with actually control. They think or want control of things, and you can't control a motherfucking thing.
Anything.
So once you move past the I have no actually hands on no controller or nothing on life. I could
Exist,
pretend
like I have to-
pretend like I
yes.
do and enjoy that part, but there's just nothing. You know what I mean? Like there's actually like no one has control of their actual like life. This shit goes off when it wants to. You know what I'm saying?
You can only navigate.
You can,
You're the driver.
Yeah,
you're the driver, but you're not the vehicle.
Yeah,
you're not.
exactly,
Like you're not.
exactly. And the gas runs out. You know what I'm saying?
And it
You know
goes
what I
as
mean?
fast and as slow as it wants to.
And so like there's no like I don't know, that's why I was like earlier when I was asking about the attachment thing, is like there's no actual like thing,
And
man.
that's that's why I said I'm like that's one of those things that I'm like I need to work on that because
Yeah.
I literally don't have a reason. But if you touch my shit, I'm going to be mad. I know it. I know it before it happens. I know it after. I know it during, and then I'm like that's just stupid.
Yeah, but even in my case, so I'm talking about like when you said like what does a man want, like, you know, like I told you, like as a man, I to be honest with you, I actually don't know like what I want. I don't know because I've been trying to want what everybody else wanted to make everybody else happy my whole life, that I'm so stuck in like what do I actually want?
Right.
And I can't keep saying I just want to be happy, because happy is just,
That's a choice.
yeah, it's not really like it's not tangible. I
Happy
don't
is a choice.
Yeah, I don't even want something tangible. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I want. I just want to be free to not worry about people asking me what the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Or what I don't have yet, or why, or all this other shit. Like, it's my life. Just let me be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying leave me alone, but just let me be in my life. You know what I mean? This is my dream. This is my shit.
Exactly.
It's not yours. So
exactly.
it's just shit like that I want a lot of men to like open up about and just put their foot down and be like, yo, like, even if you're in a relationship, even if you're a dad and you have kids, it doesn't matter. Like, they have to know that you are going hard for what you want, so that they can
And that matters.
But explain to them why you're doing it. Don't just do it and neglect your kid or your partner or your job or whatever the fuck it is. Like, I'm not saying to explain everything, but just communicate with people why you're doing this. It's not because I don't love you. It's because, yo, I want to live the best me so I can be the best for whoever wants to be around me. You know what I'm saying? I tell it to my kid all the time. I'm like, yo, I just want to be the best me. I don't care if I'm the best dad. I don't care if I'm the best boyfriend, nothing. I just want to be the best me, so that I'm okay with me. I don't care about what you guys think.
You know what people have a problem with? Selfishness. They like selfish. The word selfish has a negative connotation attached to it. When you think selfish, you think someone that's like, ugh, it's all about me. But in this instance, you have to be selfish. You have to be selfish with yourself, with your process, with what you want as a man, and then everything else is secondary to that. So focus on that. As men, you have to focus on that.
As a person, it's not just men, like everybody. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, everybody should be on that time.
Absolutely.
But
But I feel like girls, we have it a little bit easier, in a way.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I feel like-
WIC and we get all this help and fucking therapists and we know all this shit you guys get for free that we have to
Tacos.
fuck yeah in the clubs for free, drinks from fucking suckers that think they're getting it and they're not, and like, just shit like that.
Yeah.
That's why I go to gay clubs, so I get free drinks, right? Me and Yanti went downtown the other day to a gay club, and it was dope. It was dope. Night was DJing. Peter was
No,
taking.
I wasn't. I'm crying.
Peter was taking pictures.
On his skates or?
I got Dome in the bathroom, right?
Nah.
Hey,
I
what
saw that.
happens?
Wow, the
walked
Monday
out.
night.
Hey, her name was Tony.
Hey,
I told you.
So that's what she said.
that's what did she say?
So, anyways, we're coming to the end of the show. Is there anything you want to tell the world and let them know about your businesses? I can put them right here.
Hell yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, come see me. Sweet Her Sugar Bar. We're located on 264 Broadway Street in Methuen. Servicing all of the North Shore area, wherever you're at, just pull up on us. We do all body sugar waxing, male, females, whatever you want to be. We got you. So come check us out.
I think that's a sign language. Yo, world, I love you and everything you guys are doing out there. Thank you for giving me your eyes and your ears. I don't want your girls. Stop sending them to my house, please. And thank you. And Pito, anything you want to say? Nope, you don't have a mic. Guy behind the wall.
Tato.
Men behind the table.
Not the men's.
But I always say peace and love out there, for sure. Don't be bitch.
Váyanse a limpiar su popola con Wally.
Yes.
No sean pariguayas con su vaina todo, tú sabes, llena de bolitas y vainas raras. We don't want to see them nacidos y ingrown hairs y vainas loquísimas.
Ñañaras.
Porque tú te pasas esa rasuradora, todo lo que da ahora. Rían. Así no, manita. Get your sugar waxing. No seas pariguaya, get your sugar waxing con Wally.
Yo, the Dominican sound effects. The rian.
Yo, deadass.
That's a sound effect. I thought it was somebody's name, but okay.
Nah,
I love you guys.
That's how they be shaving and that be rocking.
Okay, peace. We're out.
Nos vemos.